Morning, everyone. It's April 18th, 2019. It's 8:14 a.m. Guess what? I'm late for work. Who cares? Yesterday on the good news is I got a job offer yesterday. So we did a brief interview and I pretty much answered a question properly. And the salary that they pay is pretty much what I'm looking for. At $23 an hour, it's fine with me. So it would give me a decent pay every 2 weeks or every week, depending on whichever the case. She also called me to say like, would you mind if you would start with less hours than expected? And then I say, yeah, I wouldn't mind. 3-4 days a week, max. Few hours a night. As long as I ranking like $5.50 a week, that would be fine with me, with less effort, and that would give me like during daytime to do all my committed work, which is more than I want to. The job is office maintenance and building maintenance, as in cleaning up the place, passing the vacuum and all that shit. And you go from and one evening, one night of work, you go from one workplace to the other, and you do the maintenance and everything. Not much of a challenge for somebody that can build anything, but for me it would be a good break for a while, that I wouldn't have to stress myself and physically strain myself like I'm doing right now, breathing chemicals and powder that's not good for your health. Because at my workplace, what people don't know is that when we're painting, not everything stays in the booth. Like what I told the CSST, there are a certain volume of fumes that are flying out of the paint booth, and they're flying in the shop, as God is the goes, and it's flying around in the shop. It's bad when you say that the gas at 131 is not expensive. Right now it's at 139. It's like, what's seriously going on with the gas company? That was one of the topics that I want to talk about, is that right now in other countries they're having crisis, and they can't import gas, and unfortunately the price of gas is not registered by one company by itself. It's registered by a corporation, the UPA, and the United Petroleum Association. And these bastards, they raise the price as they see fit. And right now in Saudi Arabia, they're having weather catastrophe. We would say not climatic change or any shit like this, but I mean literally they're having disaster in that country, and Venezuela and other places as well. And it's really hard for them. I understand that, but what's going on over there should affect me? Well, that's the thing, is like, since they do serve a one world government, like the globalists, every globalist people in power we have, if it affects one person, it affects everyone. So right now, because of that shit, the price of our gas is going up, and we have to pay for that, and nobody's doing anything against that. Nobody is standing against the power company and saying, you're charging us too much, you're raising the price of gas too high, we can barely go to work, we have to cut on our grocery supplies because we can't afford gas. And people won't stand up, they won't gather together until like it's at $5-6 a liter, that you literally can't go to work anymore because the gas is too expensive. And people say like, oh well, it's just temporary, it will go back down, blah 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 blah. Yeah, but what's going on in these countries won't be resolved anytime soon. And Saudi Arabia right now, it's a big mud country. They're having so much water everywhere that the entire land is mud. The roads are flooded, the land is covered with water, they can't do anything, they can't move anything. Their oil fields are underwater. They cannot extract oil, they cannot move it. So, and the thing about this is that's really shitty is that here in Canada and in the United States, in the United States they have their own gases. In Canada, we have our own gases. So technically speaking, we should all be independent and we shouldn't rely on foreign oil. But because of one group that controls everything, we have to endure their shit. And we as the people will not go to our government and say to fix this problem. Because people are sheep. They're dumb sheep. In front of their device every day, looking at the news, looking at entertainment, getting brainwashed, getting dumbed down every day, not doing a single thing. And thank God to Facebook that they're coming out with stupid game every day and every week, every month, that people are playing these games like little robot drones, and they're not doing anything productive thinking about what's going on. Nobody is doing anything about what's going on. It's gonna be like too late until people wake up and realize that we're being led into catastrophe. So this is a wake-up call that you either use those social media network platform that you have, use it to a proper productive advantage, and tell everybody else that we should gather thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of people, march upon our representative, our prime minister, the House of Representatives, and all these things, and demand that things would be more reasonable. Here in Quebec, we have Hydro-Québec, which is produce electricity, and they're supposed to refund every household at least $300 for all the money that they stole. And the government let them go and say like, nah, we're not gonna do that. They're gonna keep the money, you know, because like they're rich and they have all these little things to do. No, we're not gonna refund them. And that's bullshit, because this is thief. And the prime minister cut tax benefit and credit benefit to the old people, that these old people pay all these tax benefit all their lives and they deserve better. And the government says like, I really don't care about old people, you know, because they don't bring back much, and let's cut everything to them, you know, as soon as they die the better it is. That's how the government thinks. And it's utter bullshit, because the retirees, they run half of the economy, because they're the one going to the restaurant and eating anytime they want. They're the one going shopping and everything anytime they want. They don't know that most of these people, they have expendable incomes and they're gonna spend money. And on the retired people, it's 3/4 of them that have good retired money and they can enjoy life. 3/4 of them. 1/4 of them are below the poverty line and they cannot do much. But no, like, oh no, let's not give them credit, anything like this, blah blah blah. And if they want to come up with the universal basic income, that the UBI, it's going to be like they're going to give you $1,000 a month no matter what your income is if you take the chip, meaning if you sell your soul to the devil. That chip would be your signature to sell your soul to the devil, and they're going to give you $1,000 a month for that, no matter how poor or how rich you are. And this is utter bullshit. We're living in a day and age where truth is cold. People don't want to know and don't want to hear the truth, because it hurts their feeling, because their life is dark enough as it is, and they don't want to get out of the situation that they're in. They live and prosper in mediocrity. They don't understand. They don't understand that there could be something better. If you strive and work hard enough, there could be something better. But they rather remain stuck in mediocrity and not advance to better things by working together. For me, if I could address 500,000 people and wake them up to the situation, and half of those many people will march this weekend on Ottawa and says like, we have enough is enough, get out of the government seat, Trudeau, and to the gas company, bring back the price of gas normally to what's something normal, and stick it to like this for a long time. And same thing with the Hydro company and the Bombardier company, that we're not giving you money anymore. Like you're not gonna come and cry to us saying like, oh boo-hoo, we're low on this, we're low on that, and we're gonna fire people. Fuck that. This is the way they find that this way it works when they steal money and they buy the government. I know that they bought the Legault Prime Minister here in Quebec. They bought him for, I think it was $1.8 million. When Couillard, they bought it for 2.5. And the government of Quebec, they give Trudeau, they give Bombardier how many millions? It's a joke. It's literally a joke. I'm seriously tired of that shit. And sadly, I'm only one guy. I can't do jack shit about this. And it's the same thing in the United States, you know. You guys in the United States, you have your own petroleum field. Why would you need import from anywhere else? You don't. The thing is, here in Quebec, most people, they live close where they work. But in the United States, some of my friends, they have to travel 45 minutes to an hour to drive to work. And they need the gas. They need their gas. And instead of buying something economical and simple, they all drive those big ass SUVs that takes a lot of gas. And people say like, well, most of SUVs now, they run on V6. They're fuel efficient. No, they're not. No. Just watch on YouTube the Fast Lane Daily, Truck Life Daily. You will see that they did the comparison test with the fuel efficiency. And you had the Dodge, the Chevrolet, and the Ford V6, all V6, and they test the mileage, and none of them were more efficient than any others. They were all the same junk. I brand this as utter stupidity. My little van here, it runs on a 2.5 liter engine, and it's pretty efficient for the size of the engine. And I will wait until tomorrow before to put gas. I still have plenty. Tomorrow the price gas will go down. So it's, you know, you're a sheep now and you're gonna die a sheep, or you're gonna stand on your own 2 feet and manifest and tell the government you have enough. And when I mean in your country, the government, I don't mean Donald Trump. Donald Trump has nothing to do with this. He's just the Prime Minister of the United States. He doesn't run anything. You have to go to see your representative. Each state representative, when everybody start talking to them and force their hands and says, it's time that you stop allowing the energy company to suck the life out of people, then things will start to change. But unfortunately, people are sheep. They're gonna die in the slaughterhouse when the time comes. And then they're gonna turn to the government, and the government won't be there anymore. So, heed my warning. Start spreading on your Facebook page, on your Tumblr page. Start telling people what's going on and wake them up, or die like sheep. On this note, have a good day.